What's going on, guys? This is Feister, and today we're somewhere different. About 2,000 miles different. I don't think I ever mentioned it before, but I lived in a small town in Ohio. And when I say small, I mean like, we had a gas station. And over the last week, I've made it like across the country to a slightly bigger town in Texas. And I've literally only been here long enough to hook my gaming setup up, so I still don't know where anything is. Anyways, so on my way here, I stopped in Alabama to stay at a hotel because I was ridiculously tired and I didn't want to drive. And they had they had the continental breakfast thing. So if you wake up early enough, which by the way is a struggle in itself to wake up before 9 o'clock, they have a whole bunch of breakfast stuff right now. And it was pretty empty. It was me, a German couple, and another guy who looked like he was pretty comfortable with his surroundings because it looked like he woke up, took a shower, and just went downstairs. He had like swim trunks on, a tank top, and no shoes walking around the hotel. So instantly I was like, okay, I like this guy. But then he starts talking to the German couple, like they were old friends. Now when it started out as a normal conversation, like, yeah, where are you guys from, blah blah. But then it turned into, I don't even know what he was trying to do. He was just complimenting them on everything. He kept saying how the German people were the most intellectual people that he ever knew about. Like, he said that he loved the architecture, the literature, everything. Like, this guy had a crush on Germans. But then out of nowhere, he decides to bring up World War II. Now, I'm sure it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but he goes on to tell them that he doesn't think it's their fault, and that he doesn't believe most of the things that's said about it. The German man, he said that it was true and that those things really did happen, which nobody was second guessing, other than this barefoot guy in the middle of the hotel cafeteria. Now honestly, this story probably isn't that funny, but to me, I was just sitting in the middle of the cafeteria eating some cereal, scrolling through Twitter, listening to this conversation happen right behind me. It was possibly one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. Okay, so I really have to figure out what's going on with my microphone, because every time I record for more than 10 minutes at a time, the audio just starts to echo, and I'm sure if you've watched some of my old videos you've noticed, because I've had to leave it in there because it was a longer video and I just didn't want to talk about the things I already talked about. So I kind of left it in there, kind of turned the volume down, tried to fix it a little bit. But it did it again, and it was horrible. Like, you could hear everything twice clearly. So now I'm here recording the second half of this video all over again. It probably looks weird, like the lighting and things, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, like I was saying, I just traveled for like 3 days straight. I went from Ohio straight down to North Carolina, and then all the way across the southern line of the United States to Texas, which is where I live now. And when you're looking at a map at like the route that you're going to be taking, it doesn't look that long because it's just a line on a piece of paper. But it was ridiculous. Where did these pistols come from? Like, I knew they were going to be adding in a new gun because it was about time for one, but that is like the weirdest gun to be putting into Advanced Warfare. And it's so, like, there's no recoil, the firing rate is ridiculous. I want to say it's OP, but there's only 6 bullets in it, so I mean you can't complain about it too much. Anyways guys, that's been the video. Basically I just wanted to say that's why I haven't been uploading. I think it's been about a week since I've uploaded, and I really did not want to wait that long to upload, but I really couldn't do anything about it. So hopefully I have better internet connection now, so that's going to help a lot. I'm gonna try and upload at least once every other day, but that's no promises. If something comes up and I can't make a video, I'm not gonna try and rush and get one done. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.